Disappointing loss yesterday against Breakers. We couldn't get the job done. There was close to 14,500 Red Army there. It was a full house. We had probably more crowded than New Zealand had. There was only probably 2 or 3 at the max for Breakers to come over. We have a rivalry between these two clubs. We pretty much lost that game. We had Basil Semplis at the game with his wife. When they did the ceremony for Damo, Greg High came up and did his speech. He did a shout out to Basil Semplis for a statue for Damien Martin at RSC Arena. So Basil, if you're there on my Facebook page or Instagram, we want this to happen for Damo's statue right in front of RSC Arena. He deserves it more than anything that you could possibly do. So Basil, make this happen right now. You've got so much money in your government, so let's make this happen. Statue right now at RSC Arena. He'd be more proud to have a statue in front of RSC Arena, so all the Red Army can look at him and go, hey, look, you're a champion at the Wildcats. As well as that, in the bad news, as well as that, Perth Heat lost in the Sheffield Shield Trophy against Adelaide Giants. It was pretty much game over because we don't have much of a record over there. We've got a small oval than they have. We're just a rebuild for this year. Since 2014-15, that's when the last time we won it for the Shield. Just let you all know, this is my last podcast for a week because Matt's going to be on overseas at Gold Coast for working issues. So I'll probably end up keeping you guys up to date, posting everything on Facebook and Instagram. I'll keep him up to date as well too, and I'll be doing it back on Monday morning, same time as always, and and we've got a game this Saturday night, our last home game, before we play the Hawks again, and let's hopefully we get redemption because we lost against them. And then we've got Thursday we've got the Hawks, and then 6th day after that we've got Tasmanian Jack Jumpers. They're on a performance at the moment. They're going to end up finishing top 3, possibly. We're going to probably hopefully make top 2. Either that, if Melbourne lose their games, we could probably finish in top and get a week off, and then play a home final here. It'll probably be more likely Tasmania will probably end up playing first week or even the second week of the finals. And then hopefully we can meet up Melbourne in the grand final here, best of 7, and then win the championship here for Jesse. I spoke to Jesse yesterday about the video that I did the interview with. He loved it. He put his thumbs up as well too, so thank you very much, Jesse, for watching it as well. Bryce, man, I love you, but you need to prove how good you are if you want to stay with this club. I've told you a million times, the reason why you're the best player, import player we've ever had. Even the NBL overtime, Coruscant Williams and all that saying you've been one of the best imports we've ever had. 3-time NBL champion, 3-time MVP, a grand final MVP in 2016-17 against the Hawks. you need to improve your game because this is game time. This is pretty much now, it's close to the finals. If you want to be the contender to win the MVP again, you need to show how good you are. As well as that, there's not many games left, and we don't want you to not get robbed for the MVP again. You've done that twice, and let's hopefully not get robbed again. You're $1 something at the moment for MVP, as well as that, and let's possibly that we can make a home final for John Rulli and hopefully a championship for him. We've tried to do it 2 times with him making finals. This is the 3rd time, lucky. Hopefully we don't lose before the regular season finishes. And let's hopefully bring back some wins. And Adam Ford, I love you, man, but seriously, we're going to win over you guys. You guys are rebuilding at the moment. You've been Coach of the Year last year, so congratulations on that award from last year. I don't know if our coach is going to be our Coach of the Year, or Dean Vickerman is going to be the Coach of the Year, or Tassie is going to be the Coach of the Year. So we've had some records between you with your team as well. Pinder, we love you. You've worked so hard with this team this year. You should have been player of the match yesterday. You had 21 points. You're playing against your former club this week at 5 o'clock at RAC Arena for a last home game. I hope you bring it up to them and actually match it up with them. And let's go back to the old school where we can defend and actually make that offensive turn into offense and actually make a win, hopefully after a loss too. So let's go Wildcats. Let's hopefully pull our finger out and do something that that we've never done for John Rulli. So hopefully turn this around and let's hopefully win this game this Saturday, and then we can look at the next 2 games before playoffs time. So let's bring it on, boys. Let's get a win and let's bring home the trophy back to Perth. And I will keep you guys all updated. Thank you very much for listening. And by the way, good news, there is a video on Facebook, Instagram. I posted it on as well. There's a video of me with my mate Damien Martin, with me giving him 2 big posters I made for him. I did a shout out to him yesterday. I'll do a shout out again. Damo, thank you very much for what you've done for this club. There wouldn't be a Damo in this club for a long time. You've been there thick and thin. You've had some injuries in the past, broken jaw. You've came to the city, met my mum, as well as that, and you've been the bravest player ever to play with. You played with 3 coaches, and you've won 6 NBL championships, grand final MVP, and you've got the most amazing family that you've ever wanted. 3 kids and a wife that she's so happy for you as well, and I hope you enjoy your retirement. I'm hoping I can get you on my podcast soon so I can interview you, because you're a champion of my heart. You've been one of the best players for me to watch over those years, since 2013-14 when we won at RAC for the first time for our championship, number 6. So enjoy your retirement, Damo, and let's hopefully your family can grow as big as much as the Wildcats can grow, more championships and hopefully more success at that Red Army. So thank you very much for listening this week, and I will keep posted for you guys for next week. So have a good week, guys. Stay cool. It's going to be very hot this week, so stay cool, under air conditioner, drink plenty of water, and let's go Wildcats.